And good evening, folks. Welcome to Wildwood Middle School, where we have this anticipated rematch between the Wildwood Mustangs and the North Middle Blue Devils. I am your host tonight, J.D. Fritz, along with my broadcast partner again, from the very first game, Addie Gilmore. Addie, nice to join. Nice having you tonight.
Yes, sir. It's nice to be here, man. This is exciting. This atmosphere is electric. This is going to be such an intense game. I'm really excited to be here and calling it with you, just like it started.
Yep, just like the season started. We did the first one over at Jefferson, and now we're doing the last one of the season. Couldn't ask for a better way to end it. So, Addie, we got Wildwood coming in with a 16-2 record tonight, 11-1 in the MAC, the number one seed overall in the playoffs, taking on the North Blue Devils at 13-2. They were the number 2 seed overall. The Wildwood Mustangs are coached by Tierre Branson in his first season this year as the varsity head coach, along with the North Blue Devils coach John Roden, who is in his 5th season. Both coaches are looking for their first MAC championship tonight.
Yeah, so this is going to be history regardless, and that's going to set up a beautiful picture no matter who wins, because it's going to be a nice story. And it goes to show you the work that they put in for tenured and in one season. So whoever wins, I know it's going to be a dogfight. This is going to be a dogfight, a tale of good coaching, a tale of good matchups. It's interesting to see the binary between guard play and big men. Who can control that area of the game is, I feel, is the key to win this game, honestly.
Absolutely. And Wildwood, they're coming off a 42-33 win over Spring Mills, having a bye in the first round. This will be the second meeting between these two teams, as Wildwood came away with a big 49-23 win over North earlier in the season. North is coming off a 48-42 win over South in the semifinals. They also had a bye in the first round. The Blue Devils are trying to avenge an earlier loss this season to the Mustangs. But we'll get started right away with the keys to the game. What do you think the keys are for the Blue Devils tonight to kind of get payback against the Mustangs?
Well, for one, they have to control the inside. I definitely feel that is where their advantage lies, not just on the offense, but on the defense. They control the paint. They are like Twin Towers, Key and Kamara controlling the paint. And they have to stay out of foul trouble. That game against South, they got into foul trouble, which really put their team in a difficult situation.
Yeah, and for the Mustangs, I would say much like the first game, they just put a lot of pressure on North, force them to turn it over a lot. Also, they need to play a little under control, not get too ahead of themselves. Talking with Coach Branson a little earlier today, he said if we can box out, don't give up second chance points, and don't turn the ball over, they will be just fine. That's coming from Coach Branson. And we will get ready here shortly to listen to the starting lineups for each team. But let's talk real quick. Give me a player to watch for you for the North Middle Blue Devils.
Oh, there's a lot of players to watch, but I'm going to have to go with Key. I'm going to have to go with Key, number 11, simply not just, again, because of his offense and his court vision and everything, but his defense tenacity, his defense intensity, and his ability to recover and block the shots and contest the shots at the rim. That's going to be crucial for North, and controlling the ball.
Yep, and I'm going to go with Kalen Yates for the Mustangs. Sometimes he starts, other times he's that spark off the bench that they need. But he's just like a ball of energy. So I can't wait to see when he finally is in the game. He definitely is a game changer for the Mustangs.
Absolutely.
Number 10, Timon Peterson. Number 2, Brady C. Number 22, Elijah Miller. Number 23, Javon Gaboa. And his starters, number 1, Jaden Carter Butts. Number 3, Colby Walker. Number 11, Keane Adams. Number 21, Sean Smith. Number 0, Bar Green. And for your Wildwood Mustangs, number 23, Evan Hockman. Number 5, Charlie Burton. Number 32, Janelle Roberts. Number 22, Brady Matthias. Number 11, Mason Cook. Number 21, Sean Clay. Number 4, Jacob Hutchinson. Number 13, David Hancock. Number 2, Nathan Bates. And starters, number 0, Javion Lee. Number 10, Tajay Harrison. Number 15, Isaiah Simmons. Number 20, Andy Roberts. And number 1, Javier Morales. If you will please now rise for the individual your pass for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we are just about ready for tip-off here at Wildwood Middle School against these two top teams, the Mustangs and the Blue Devils. We are here at a packed crowd.
It is. It's nice out.
Nice little student section over here as well. So your starters for the Mustangs is Javion King, Isaiah Simmons Kelly, Tajay Harrison, Andy Roberts, and Yair Marrero. Your starters for North, Jaden Carter Butts, Colby Walker, Key Adams, Deshaun Smith, and Kamar Green. As Green and Simmons Kelly will be tipping it off.
It's very interesting. It's like I said in the pregame, it's a tale of two different cities in a sense. Guard play, big men play. Who is going to have the edge?
And North controls the tip, but already a whistle. Not sure exactly what the call was there.
I think it was back court.
That's what
it was back court. Yep.
So the ball goes back over to the Mustangs. Harrison swings it over here to King. It really nice ball movement so far as Harrison drives the lane. His pass is deflected. Key Adams will bring it up for the Blue Devils. Look for Wildwood to pressure a lot Whenever the ball is around, you're going to have a lot of active hands, as we saw the last meeting between these two teams.
It looks like Wildwood's in a man, and North is in a 3-2 zone on defense.
Walker here shoots a deep three. Kobe Walker knocks down the first three of the game.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much space. You definitely you don't want to let him have the confidence too quickly, especially shooting those threes.
And he shot that out there near NBA range.
He did.
We'll see what Wildwood they can answer as Jair Marrero. He knocks down a three of his own.
That was sweet. Shot with confidence, too.
So a couple of the best shooters for each team here knocking down threes early. As Green has it now. Look for Green. He was relatively quiet last game as they really contained him well, pestered him a lot. We'll see if he can, as Carter Butts with a three. He's off the mark. Rebound by Hairston, but he'll step out of bounds. Ball go back over to the Blue Devils.
That was a good call. That was a good call. Step just narrowly on the line.
So we're tied here early at 3. 4:15 left to go in the first period.
And if you know these players, every one of these players are ready for the moment. They're not backing down. They're not scared. They are going to meet this moment.
You're absolutely right, and most of these players, Addy, have varsity experience already. And an air ball there shot by Adams. Harrison pushes up for the Mustangs, but a bad pass. It'll go out back to the Blue Devils. So that's what I talked about a little bit in the pregame. They just need to slow themselves down, don't get ahead of themselves, and make these errant passes. You got to make every possession count. As Harrison steals the ball away for the Mustangs, he goes up and he's fouled. And he will go to the line. I believe that foul was on Deshaun Smith. That'll be his first foul.
That was a nice aggressive play in transition. He knew nobody stopped the ball. He had a clear lane and put the pressure on the officials. That's what you'd like to see from your aggressive guards.
Well, Harrison makes good on his first. He's off there on his second. Walker brings it up here for the Blue Devils. Nice motion offense here by North. A lot of ball movement here by the Blue Devils. Shot by Walker. He's good again. And he was relatively quiet the first game, and he's hot, off to a good start with 5 quick points for the Blue Devils.
That was a tough shot. That was off a spin move dribble.
Yeah, that's a move you see a lot of high school players making. Nice back door there. Good block by Green on Marrero.
As I was speaking to, controlling that paint, that North versus South game, Kamari Key had at least about 10 blocks collectively. They really do a good job of controlling the paint, almost like Ben Wallace and Marcus Carey was on the same team.
Yeah. Into the game now, number 2, Kalen Yates, and number 21, Sean Clay for the Mustangs. Inbounds there to Marrero. In the corner to Harrison. Harrison's three won't go. Strong rebound there by Simmons Kelly. His shot's off. He kicks it out to Yates. Harrison with the drive. Back out to Marrero. He knocks down another three. And he's the man you got to pay attention to on the perimeter, Addy.
What a sweet shot. But what about the vision, though? What about the vision pass?
And there's bodies on the floor. Down low to Adams. He gets his layup to go. A really fast-paced game here early as we're all tied at 7 with 2:40 left to go in the first period.
Yeah, he has 2 threes right now. He seems confident. Maybe the third.
He's off on it. The Blue Devils will control the rebound. And they're going to get Deshaun Smith with the steps there. The ball go back over to the Mustangs, and that's going to be real key. The Blue Devils, if they want to keep pace with the Mustangs, they cannot turn the ball over, make those silly mistakes.
Absolutely. You're right about that. You don't want to. It's already going to be a close enough game with the talent that Wildwood presents. You don't want to make it more difficult for you by error.
And there's an ill-advised pass there by Harrison, stolen away by Walker. He goes strong to the rack. He's going to be fouled there by number 2, Kalen Yates. And that'll send Walker to the line. So a couple fouls early by each team.
Even though both teams are making their shots, and both teams are also being aggressive too and driving the lanes and creating those open threes that they are getting.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, especially Walker, who's really seems to be the aggressor here for the Blue Devils early on as he makes good on his first free throw. Walker can't get the roll. Rebounded there by King for the Mustangs. Knocked away there by Walker. Good hustle. Nice pass down low. Knocked away. Controlled by the Mustangs. And we're going to get a foul here in the backcourt.
I don't know about that one. I mean, it definitely seemed that that was a quick whistle.
Yeah, I believe that foul went on number 3, Kobe Walker. That'll be his first foul. So 1:58 to go. Blue Devils have a 1-point lead over the Mustangs. Down low, nice give and go there to Roberts from Simmons-Kelly.
And that was beautiful offense to attack the 2-3 zone. You get it to the middle, you find a roller, it's just poetry. Back door.
And they're going to get Walker with steps. He doesn't like the call, but it was a quick double team there by the Mustangs.
I'm also paying attention to the strategy. Which teams are going to mix up their defenses to keep the other team on their heels.
Yates with the ball. Marrero tried to get Simmons-Kelly down low, but it's going to be off on Walker, and he'll stay there with the Mustangs. The 1:23 left to go. The Mustangs have a 1-point lead over the Blue Devils. Marrero's three is way off the mark there. Looked like he just rushed that shot right off the inbounds. Probably not the shot he really wanted.
Right. And he had the time, too. He had the time, to set himself up and shoot the shot. But, sometimes when you make two, you want to get it off as quickly as possible. So, not a bad shot for a good shooter.
And if that shot does go down, ignites the crowd. The Blue Devils get the ball back to Sean Smith. He's going to be fouled there. The crowd and Coach Branson looking for all ball.
I don't know about that one. That seemed like a good block. But you know what? At the end of the day, that's what you are supposed to do if you are Wildwood. You are supposed to attack the rim and put the pressure on the officials. You never know. You might get this call.
That's right. That foul go to Andy Roberts as Deshaun Smith could not connect on his first free throw. Back into the game, number 10, Tajay Hairston. He will give Yair Marrero a quick break. Smith with that high arcing free throw. He gets the second to go. And that ties the game here at 9 with just a little over a minute to go in the first period. Near steal there by Adams. And Smith does steal the ball, and he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Not a smart foul there by Andy Roberts as he picks up his second.
You got to be careful against this North team. They got good ball pressure, but they also do a really good job of getting the passing lanes.
Well, we knew that this most likely was going to be definitely a different game than the first meeting of these two teams. Adams with the three, front rim, rebounded there by Green. He puts it up and good. Kamar Green with his first two of the game, and that puts the Blue Devils up to 11-9 with 30 seconds to go here in the first period.
That was his first shot, too. That was the first shot he took.
We'll see if Wildwood wants to play for one shot here. They have to start protecting the ball a little bit as Harrison drives to the basket and the ball is knocked away. We're going to have a tie-up a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Mustangs with 15 seconds left to go. Number 4, Hutchinson, is into the game for the Mustangs. Andy Roberts will take a seat.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Javen yet come in the game.
King for 3. I believe that might have been deflected possibly, and there's going to be number 2 on Kalen Yates. So here the Mustangs getting a little overly aggressive. They're, hovering there into foul trouble. We get two players with 2 fouls each for the Mustangs, so we'll have to watch that as this game continues. As Yates is now out with Morero back in for the last 10 seconds of the period. North holds a 2-point lead. Adams, his shot's off. Carter Butts, he can't get a shot off. That's going to be no good, and that's going to be the end of the first period where the North Blue Devils have a 2-point lead, 11-9 over the Mustangs. And we are going to take our first commercial break, folks, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more.
And we are back at Wildwood Middle School, about ready to start this second period as the North Blue Devils hold a 2-point lead over the Wildwood Mustangs. The Blue Devils will have possession of the ball to start the period. Wildwood comes with a trap, a huge block there by Simmons Kelly.
Good court vision, but way to recover. Way to recover if you're Wildwood, man. That separates the good from the great teams.
Inbound there to Adams. Guarded there closely there by King. King tries to go to steals. Adam drives to the bucket, gets his own rebound, puts it up, still no good. Rebound by Simmons Kelly. Tajay Harrison will push it up the floor for the Mustangs, kick it out to Marrero. Harrison will slow it up. Hutchinson took a look. Over to the corner to Harrison, now down low to Kelly.
Oh, somebody should have cut the X spot.
They're going to tie Kelly up there. Possession will go to the Mustangs.
Yeah, if you get the ball in that position, you want to try to cut as quickly as possible and make that pass, have that court vision, because that was open. But good defense by North.
Yeah, excellent defense there on the inbound as they got to take a long pass down here into the backcourt. Marrero has it now for the Mustangs. He'll spot up for a 3. His 3 is off. So the shot's not falling the last few possessions here for the Mustangs.
Might have got away with travel with that one.
Green at the top of the key. Nice spin move in the lane by Adams off the front of the rim. Big, strong rebound. A battle for it. They're going to call it jump ball. It's going to stay here with the Blue Devils. And that's what Green gives you. He gets on the boards. He's a big, strong body underneath.
He does. And he always stays active. He stays active around that rim.
Carter Butts spots up for 3, and he off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Walker. His shot's no good. Another board by Simmons Kelly. Harrison's going to push for the Mustangs. A little bit out of control, knocked away by Carter Butts. Down to the floor, throws it up, no good. Another board by Kelly.
Yeah, both of these teams are
Mustangs have numbers. Harrison's going to get bumped, and he's fouled. And he will go to the line with a chance to tie this game. So each team kind of with some quick shots. Not necessarily the shot you might want to take.
Yep.
I get it. It's the high anticipated game. You know, the nerves are probably still there as well.
And that's a good point you made. Whatever, even though it's the second quarter, whatever team settles down is, I do believe, is going to be the team that's going to put themselves in the best position to win this game. A lot of forced shots, unforced turnovers. So
Hairston off on his first shot. Free throws are going to be key in this game, as it seems to be going to be a very tightly close-called game, and you got to knock your free throws down when you have the opportunity. And Hairston misses both. Into the game now for the Mustangs, number 13, Javin Cook.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Javen Hancock. I apologize.
and I look for him to come in and provide an immediate spark, because he has that edge and he understands the assignment, and he definitely has an edge on us.
Adams' shot's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with North. So both teams seem to be kind of getting a little bit sloppy here, kind of haven't quite settled in here now in the second quarter. Adams' three goes in. Key Adams with 5 points now for North.
You know what? Key to get his confidence, because when Key gets his confidence, it doesn't just translate to offense, it translates to defense, and then when he becomes that killer on defense.
There's another steal by Kobe Walker. They got numbers. Carter Butts, he's going to be fouled, I believe, by Hairston. We'll take a look, because Roberts was there as well.
That was a very aggressive drive. He did have Key as a trailer, though. So that his next level, because he has really good court vision, his next level will be able to see that pass from a trailer.
So far, we give the momentum edge here to the Blue Devils as they pulled out to a 6-point lead over the Mustangs here in the second quarter. Roberts will come out, replaced by Simmons Kelly. Jamel Rollins-Tucker into the game for Jacob Hutchinson.
The reserves are also going to be key into who wins this game.
Butts' shot's off, rebounded by Harrison.
Good push.
Another bad pass, but it goes right to Simmons Kelly. His shot's way off. Tries to get the rebound. And the one thing I noticed, their officials are really trying to let them play. So give the officials credit. They definitely are letting them play for a little bit, but only calling what we see as probably the obvious fouls. And I was trying to see who that foul was on.
Oh, got a fast block. It looks like while they're still in the zone. They're still in man.
Adams for another three. He knocks his second three down. Key Adams has the hot hand with 8 points for the Blue Devils as they jump out to a 9-point lead over the Mustangs with just a little over 3 minutes to go in the half.
He has that look in his eye. Now, and that deflection doesn't surprise me, because when he plays good on offense, his defense ascends, and that's what's scary about him.
And I've just seen a lot of bad passes on the offensive end for the Mustangs. They're just trying to force too many passes inside, and they need to just take their time. There's another near deflection there by Adams, who's been active all over the place. Marrero with a floater, no good. Rollins-Tucker with the board. He's going to be fouled on the floor. And that's going to go on Deshaun Smith, number 21. That'll be his second foul for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't pick up any more for the end of this half, because you hate to have him in foul trouble.
The Mustangs just cannot get anything to fall. Every shot they've taken so far has been a contested shot. So the Blue Devils not making it easy at all for the Mustangs. And if you're the Mustangs, you can't let this game get too much farther out of reach.
That's a good point, JD. You cannot. I think it's a team against North. They got too much firepower.
Butts here in the corner for three. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Marrero. His pocket got picked there by Carter Butts. And sometimes when you're only 5 foot tall, that's an advantage.
It is. Low center of gravity, quick hands, quick feet, and good court vision.
And a timeout here by Coach Branson for the Mustangs. Do you recall who made that last bucket? I can't remember if it was Adams or Smith.
That was Adams. Yep, it was Adams with a nice pass to Adams, nice dump down pass to Adams, who was in the right position, the right spot.
So while I've got a moment, we're going to run down our sponsors really quickly. We aren't going to be taking quite as many commercial breaks tonight. We apologize for that. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Shelton Tree Services, State Farm Insurance, call Jared Ferguson, Smith Naden Butch Insurance, call Elizabeth Bradley, Catro Law, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, Opequon Motors, call Jeremy Atkins, R&L Landscapes, Ameritech Tire and Auto, The Barn Bridal and Formal Wear, Mountain State Basketball Academy, Cheryl Yates of ERA Liberty Realty, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Big Mike's Grillin', Cookies and Milk Daycare, Pearson Smith Realty, call Sean Smith, ATCW, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, Neon Moon Tavern, Enclosures Unlimited Glass Company, Trophies Plus Custom Apparel, Everhart Counseling Associates, and the Kershiznik Group. I apologize. We much appreciate all of our sponsors tonight and this season as the Mustangs inbound the ball. Down by 11 with just a little over 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Another turnover almost.
Hairston lost the ball again. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Green. It's stolen away there. Nice little floater there on the block from Javen Hancock.
Yeah, he's the X factor for me. He's the X factor for me.
They've got to get stops on the defensive end. Try to fall their way back into this. They can get the... We're going to get a foul here. That's going to be on Colby Walker, I believe. And that's going to be Walker's second foul, too. So each team with players with 2 fouls each. So we'll pay attention to that a little bit probably in the second half, as that definitely, these fouls start to add up. Will play a big factor for each team. Mustangs just don't need to be in any hurry.
Good shot.
Hairston pulls up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Deshaun Smith. Down court here to Carter Butts. He lays it up and good, and he's fouled. So a nice bucket there by Jaden Carter Butts. That's his first bucket of the game.
He is as tough as nails, man. He is just so special. To be so small, but to not care at all, I mean, yeah, he's tough.
He now has 3 points. And he gets the roll. The lead out to 12 now for the Blue Devils. Under a minute to go here in the half.
Be patient. Want to be patient with Wildwood.
Down low to Hancock, back out to Marrero. Harrison for 3. His off the mark. And they are just not hitting threes right now. The Mustangs have pretty much went ice cold from beyond the arc. And that has allowed the Blue Devils to extend their lead now out to 12 points.
Yes, it has. And, you know, some of them shots.
Down low to Marrero. He gets his double clutch layup to go.
What I was going to say was some of the shots aren't bad shots. They're just not falling, you know, and they might fall in the second half. So you want to stay confident.
He Adams for 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Marrero. King with it now. Bad pass by King. Saved inbounds there by Walker. And Deshaun Smith is going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Javen Hancock. So that's 5 team fouls. So they're shooting free throws here the rest of the way with just 13 seconds to go.
If you get the offensive rebound on the second shot off a miss, it's important to go back up, like you said, because you're in the bonus. You ain't got much time left, but if you get another offensive possession, you want to maximize being in the bonus.
And Smith gets the friendly roll on his first free throw. That's just his second point of the game. And he gets the second to go. The lead is back out to 12 for the Blue Devils. 13 seconds left to go in the first half. Looking for that last shot. Harrison's blocked, rejected. They don't even get a shot off. Hobie Walker from half court nearly hit that. Wow, if that would have went down, that would have been a huge momentum into the second half. So your score at the half, the North Blue Devils 25, the Wildwood Mustangs 13. And we're going to take a commercial break, guys, and we're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill. Neon Moon Tavern is under new ownership, so if you're looking for a place to go to enjoy live music, the area's top DJs, and great food, all in a fun and safe environment, then we are the place for you. Our friendly bartenders and fantastic kitchen staff will take great care of you. Find us at 4529 Shepherdstown Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia, or give us a call at 304-260-4002.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
All right, Chloe, well, congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out and give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer with Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at O'Pekin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us on our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Plymouth Native Bush Insurance has served the Eastern Panhandle since 1869, a family-owned business with locations in Martinsburg on South Queen Street and Charlestown on South George Street. We are able to serve all your insurance needs. Being an independent agency, if we can't do it, nobody can. Call us today for affordable insurance.
Here at the barn.
And welcome back, guys, to Wildwood Middle School as the North Blue Devils hold a 12-point lead over the Wildwood Mustangs here at the half. Addie, what did you see from both teams in the first half?
Well, Wildwood couldn't make a shot. They couldn't make a shot in that second quarter. Obviously, we had some turnovers and some fouls on North, but it seemed they just couldn't make a shot. They took some good shots that I'm looking for them to make in the second half of this game. So continue to take those shots that you're presented, controlling the ball, being aggressive on the rebounds, and not letting North get second and third chance points and get into the foul line, and make your free throws. They also left a lot of free throws on the board.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Great analysis of the first half. And you can see that North has been the aggressor so far in this game. But like you said, Addie, if Wildwood makes 2 or 3 or more of those 3-pointers, and they're all good looks, this could definitely be a 4 or 5 point game. So we'll see what happens in the second half, what adjustments each team makes.
That's what it's about. In North, I'm looking for, we're talking halftime, I'm looking for Kumar to be more involved in the game. He's definitely been good on the rebounding and his presence on the defensive end under the basket. But if North wants to continue this lead or build up on it, Kumar has to be aggressive and look for a shot more.
Well, Wildwood comes out with the ball first. Herrera here in the corner, down low to Simmons Kelly. He goes up, his layup's off the mark. You got to hit those. Point blank range for Isaiah Simmons Kelly, and he can't get it to go down. And as you were talking about Green, he was relatively quiet in the first game, and they lost by 26. And he's been quiet this game. They have a 12-point lead, so definitely get a lot more contribution from his teammates. As Marrero, his layup's no good. He had the trailer, but I don't think he saw him. And they're going to get Yair Marrero with a foul. That'll be his first foul. Team's first of the half.
Come on, yeah, better be a little careful. They're engaging in some banter, and it's getting a little
chippy now. They're going to give him with a travel. So good job there for Wildwood, double teaming Green, because Green's probably not the one that you want handling the ball if you're North. Inbound to Harrison. Ball knocked away, controlled by Adams. He throws it ahead there to Walker. Walker to the rim, no good. Smith with the rebound. His putback's no good. Harrison comes out with it for the Mustangs. A little out of control. He finds Simmons Kelly. Javion King for 3 off the front of the rim.
Good shot. That was a good shot.
So Kalen Yates into the game for the Mustangs. Scoops the ball up there. Over here in the corner to Marrero. He'll spot up for 3 and knock it down. Here Marrero with 11 points for the Mustangs.
You know it's just a matter of time for those shots to start to fall.
And he's got to get himself going. And there comes the pressure by the Mustangs as Hairston takes it away. He puts it up, no good, but he's going to be fouled by Kamar Green. And that'll be Green's first foul of the game. So Wildwood is not in any hurry. They just need to chip away a little bit at a time if they want to get right back into this game.
And you do that, JD, on your defense. You do that, creating havoc, causing those steals like they're doing right now. If your offense is not flowing and you're missing some shots, you can always control the tempo on the defensive end, and that helps you have confidence on your offense. So good job for Wildwood for changing the scheme.
And they got to knock down the free throws as Hairston makes 1 of 2. He's got 2 points now for the Mustangs. A lot of pressure here in the backcourt. Green with it. Throws it up ahead there to Key Adams, and he can't control the pass from Green.
It seems as if the momentum is swinging. But, you know, North has point guard. They have players that can calm them down. So, if it gets out of hand, look to those captains.
King now to Kelly. Harrison with the drive. He's going to be fouled by Deshaun Smith. And that'll be Smith's third of the game. And we'll see what Coach Roden wants to do here with Smith.
Yeah, he's a vital shot. He's a vital piece to the offense, so it is an interesting decision on what Coach Roden is going to do. Are you going to leave him out there and take a gamble, or are you going to take him out and take a gamble?
That's right. So Harrison knocks his first free throw down. Can't get his second to fall, and leaving a lot of points out there on the line tonight. Adams with the nice take, little floater, gets his own rebound. Adams definitely playing a lot more aggressive this game as Walker knocks down a little mid-range shot.
Yeah, he is. He plays with patience. He plays with poise, and with his height, he has good court vision for his.
Marrero knocks another down. He's heating up. Jair Marrero with 14 points for the Mustangs. That pulls him within 6 with 3:40 to go. 30-second timeout here on the floor. And I'm going to have a chance to run down some of our sponsors once again. We have Shelton Tree Services, State Farm Insurance, called Jared Ferguson, Smith Nadenbush Insurance, called Elizabeth Bradley, Catro Law, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, Opequon Motors, called Jeremy Atkins, R&L Landscapes, Ameritech Tire and Auto, The Barn Bridal and Formal Wear, Mountain State Basketball Academy, Cheryl Yates of ERA Liberty Realty, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Big Mike's Grillin', Cookies and Milk Daycare, Pearson Smith Realty, Call Sean Smith, ATCW, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, Neon Moon Tavern, and I will get back with the rest at the next dead ball. So the Blue Devils break that press. Nice block by Harrison on Adams. And it looks like they're going to get Jair Marrero with another foul as he has his second foul of the game.
Yeah, I think that was body contact. I think that was a good call. I understand why Wilder would be upset, but I think that was a good call.
But it looks like they're calling an intentional foul here, Addy.
Oh, I don't know necessarily about that.
And I saw the official. Well, one ref saying 2 shots, so we'll see. Adams is off on his first. Adams no good on a second. Nice rebound there by Isaiah Simmons Kelly. Didn't see who they called that foul on. As Deshaun Smith comes out into the game now as Javon Yaboa.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you that foul was on either.
I don't know if Smith picked up his 4th and that's why he finally is out, or just giving him a break.
Yeah, you want to find the middle and get to the zone. That's the sweet spot.
So Coach Roden finally going to his bench. I believe that is his first substitution. Nice backdoor cut there by Marrero. He can't get it to go. Harrison with a strong rebound. They're going to call jump ball. It's going to go back to North.
Yeah, North wants to do. They want to handle this press.
Green, they're going to get him with steps again, and a great job there once again by the Mustangs. They know the man that they need to trap, and that's Kamar Green. He's not their primary ball handler by far, so.
Yep. out of position a little bit. You definitely want to make sure you crowd him when he gets the ball in that position for sure.
Harrison will spot up for a three. His shot is off. It's going to go back to the Blue Devils. Harrison just has not been able to knock down a three-pointer this game.
I wish the fans at home got the view that we're getting right now and they're able to see the lips, read the lips of the players, because they are really talking to each other, and it's really fun and cool to see.
Oh, it's getting really intense down there. Walker with a nice floater. His shot's off the mark. Rebound by Harrison. I tell you, Harrison is all over the boards. I wish I could get a tally there of rebounds. I'm sure he's up to at least 7 or 8 rebounds.
And you can always affect the game, even if you're not scoring. You can always affect the game of that way. That's something you're always in control about.
The ball go back now over to the Mustangs. King will inbound to Harrison.
You definitely want to get a shot out of a timeout.
Yeah. And Harrison is fouled once again. This will be about his 4th or 5th trip to the line.
And that was a good call, too. He had his hand in the cookie jar. The offender recognized that. And
I believe that foul was on 23, Javon Yaboa. Harrison makes his first. We're back into the game for the Mustangs as Andy Roberts. He replaces Isaiah Simmons-Kelly and Javen Hancock as well.
Yeah, like I said in the first half, I definitely look for Javen to initiate some kind of spark coming off the bench.
Harrison makes them both. He now has 5 points for the Mustangs.
And that was a good pass and good vision. Unfortunately, he was a little bit bigger. I think that pass would have got through, and he will be, because he definitely has the skill and this division to be great.
Good defense there by Hancock as he goes in for a layup, and he's going to be fouled. And Javen Hancock will go to the line to shoot 2.
I don't know. What do you think, JD? He probably could have finished that. You know,
I believe so. I think he waited a little bit too much on the defense.
Yeah.
If he'd have just focused on making lay, he might have gotten the and one in the foul.
Yep. But it's also good to put them in foul trouble. It looks like they got 6 fouls, so they're in the bonus.
Hancock off on his first foul. So with 2:19 left to go in the third period, you're right, Addy. The Mustangs will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Hancock knocks down his second free throw. So the continued pressure there by the Mustangs. Adams breaks the press, and he throws the ball away.
Good ball handling skills. Just you want to make sure that you make the right decision at the end. He had a good court vision. He was there. Just with a better pass, that would have been a 2 point for sure.
You can definitely see the tide is turning slightly now as the North doesn't seem to be quite in sync as they were in the first half. Harrison, he's going to be fouled once again by Yaboa. And that'll be his second foul as Harrison continues to get to the line.
And there you go, man. In the bonus, shooting the rest of the way with the guard play that Washington has with the shooters that they have to complement. I look for them to get to the line at least 2 more times before the third quarter is over.
And Harrison gets the roll. So anytime you have a chance to score points with the clock stopped is always a good thing, especially when you're playing from behind. Harrison knocks down 2, and he now has 7.
It's a game now. It's a game now.
And that's going to be a cause for Blue Devils to get a timeout as the Mustangs have pulled within 1 with 1:59 to go here in the third period.
And this is where coaching comes into play if you're North. Calming your team down, letting them know that you anticipated this to be a game no matter what the score was at halftime. And again, to demonstrate the result that you have to get you here, and the patience and maturity on the court to get you over the hump. So I'm interested to see how North responds to this run that Wildwood has given them.
Just have a minute. I'm going to finish going over our sponsors. Pearson Smith Realty, call Sean Smith. ATCW, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, Neon Moon Tavern, Enclosures Unlimited Glass Company, Trophies Plus Custom Apparel, Everhart Counseling Associates, and the Kershisnik Group. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for this season. We really appreciate. So North to inbound. Carter Butts passes it up to Adams. Near travel there again.
Yeah, sure was. It sure was.
The number 22 in the game, and also number 10 in the game, Dijamon Peterson. And number 22, Elijah Miller, his shot's off, and they're going to get steps there, I believe, on Adams. As now we have some substitutions, and we'll see now that Coach Roden has went farther into his bench, can Wildwood take advantage of that?
Yep.
With a couple key starters out of the game.
That's a good point. This is the time where you want to attack and take advantage.
So with a chance to take the lead here with 1:25 to go in the third period. Down low, Roberts can't handle the pass from Marrero. So good idea there, Marrero. Roberts just has to be a little more ready for that pass. He was open.
Sure was. Good pass.
The ball deflected by Hancock. So we can definitely see here in this third period the intensity on defense has picked up a lot for the Mustangs. Even just getting it inbounded or even past half court for the Blue Devils has been very difficult. As a near travel there, the ball is kicked out of bounds by Harrison.
There's a couple of them that was near travelers that could have very well been called. Very well been called.
It's just like the Blue Devils just kind of went lackadaisical a little bit here, and they're just not in sync right now offensively. Kamara there being pestered by Hancock.
North wants to get a good shot here. They want to.
And that's a little chippy foul, but the official's going to call that little hand check there on Hancock. And that'll be his second foul. But only 3 team fouls, so Wildwood's in good shape. 53 seconds left to go.
Oh, don't pick a dribble up.
Another quick trap.
You don't want to pick a dribble up there.
Adams now has it. He's going to put up a 3, and he knocks the three-pointer down. Big three-pointer for Carrion Adams.
That was clutch right there. North needed that. That couldn't have come at a better time.
As he now leads North with 13 points to put them back up by 4. As they had definitely went on a drought. Roberts down low. He's fouled and one. That'll send Andy Roberts to the free throw line. And that's the play they were looking for the time before. They saw something and they went right back at it.
They sure did. It's there. That middle is open, and that drop-down pass to the block, it has been consistently open the whole game. It's just about getting into that crevice and being able to identify it. And North has to do a better job of closing that gap, knowing that that's the space that they want to get to.
Roberts knocks down his free throw. For Andy with 5 points.
Yep, I saw that.
And that's going to be a turnover on the Blue Devils, as they have really made a lot of mental mistakes in this third period that's allowed the Mustangs to climb right back in it. We talked about that at the half. So 20 seconds left to go in the third period. The Mustangs down 1 with possession. A quick offense-defense substitution by Coach Branson as Roberts will take a seat. Into the game is Javion Hancock. Into the corner, Javion King, I apologize. So many Javins and
There's a lot. There's a lot.
So King was fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. with the chance to put the Mustangs up. King knocks his first down. That ties the game at 30.
Knew it was going to be a dogfight. Knew it was going to be a dogfight.
So Colby Walker back into the game for the Blue Devils. King knocks his second down, and he gives the Mustang a lead but commits the foul. And Javion King, Addy, he is only a sixth grader out there playing with the big dogs, so give him credit.
Yep.
And he's had quite a few big games this year for the Mustangs.
He has. I am definitely looking for him to make so much noise in the future in this area. Obviously middle school basketball, but in the state.
The ball stolen away by Marrero. Down low to Simmons Kelly. Hairston now controls for the Mustangs.
Got 6
seconds left to go. Nice move by King in the lane. Nice little hesitation. His shot's no good, and that's going to be the end of the third period with the Mustangs taking command at 31-30. They worked their way back and ended the third period with the lead, and we're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
The change in the defensive scheme when they. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
And we are back here at Wildwood Middle School. We're about ready to start the fourth period of play as the Mustangs now have taken a 1-point lead over the Blue Devils. Addy, what did you see from the Mustangs in that third period?
When they changed to the press, that made all the difference. North was not able to be responded to it. They had a lot of turnovers. They got into the bonus, and Wildwood was aggressive. So Wildwood did everything they were supposed to do. Got to that spot right there.
Nice pass by Yair Marrero to Isaiah Simmons Kelly.
The sweet spot in the middle breaks the zone on every time. So I'm wondering when North was going to go to man.
Colby Walker with a nice drive to the hoop. He's going to be fouled. That foul's going to go on Marrero, and that's Yair's third foul. So he's going to have to be careful here over the next 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
And this is no shade at all. But I believe the reason why North is so hesitant to go man is because of number one size. Unfortunately, he's so quick and he's so fast, but he could present a little bit of a mismatch with guard size. So I think that's why they're staying in the zone. But if they keep on getting to the middle like that, they're going to have to change something.
And Walker was off on his first. It looks like he's got a little discomfort in his arm. And Walker's way off on his second, so something's definitely going on there with Colby Walker's arm. There's King with a nice hesitation move. Can't get his three to go. Strong rebound by Isaiah Simmons Kelly. Kalen Yates can't get the ball. It's going to be another jump ball. Possession's going to go over to North.
And back to that shot right there, I'm so impressed by the court vision, the ability to pass it up. A lot of guards sometimes want to dribble too much, when in reality, if you just pass it up, you could get the ball back and you could hit a good shot for your team.
Absolutely. The inbound goes to Kamar Green. He's going to bring it up for, but he has a bad habit of picking his dribble up as soon as he comes past half court. Nice trap there by the Mustangs.
North, I want to call timeout here. Yeah.
And they're going to get steps there.
Yeah, it seems that North is frazzled a little bit. I know he just came out of a timeout, but you might want to get another one. I don't think he's used any, or maybe one in the second half. So,
yeah, I would say if Wildwood scores a bucket here, you might want to get that early timeout here in the fourth period just to settle your guys down. Wildwood will spread the floor a little bit here.
And North has their hands down, too, on the zone. I mean, it makes it easier to get into the middle when your hands are down.
Pass over to Harrison. Harrison drives it, who kicks it to the corner for King. Javion King, the sixth grader, stepping up huge for the Mustangs. Knocks it down and gives the Mustangs a 6-point lead.
And again, it seems like the problems that North was having, or the Wildwood was having in the beginning, the North is having now. And I'll take that trade off. I would rather end better than starting off bad.
Absolutely. Nearly stolen away there as Deshaun Smith misses a wide open layup, but gets his rebound and puts it back up and good.
Way to stay with it.
Exactly. I was about ready to say the same thing. Way to stick with it. Mustangs up 4 with 4:05 left to go in the game.
Somebody get to the middle.
Jair Marrero with a pull-up on the baseline. He knocks it down. Marrero with 16 points now to lead the Mustangs. Knocked away again. Harrison kicks it out. He takes it himself. No foul called there. And I have to be careful. Getting a little physical as Deshaun Smith pulls up and knocks down a jumper.
What a difficult shot. In transition with the defender right beside you, pull up. That was one of those high school shots he was talking about.
But Coach Branson wants a timeout. I believe that's going to be possibly a 30-second timeout. So while I have a minute, we're going to run down our sponsors for the season. We have Shelton Tree Services, State Farm Insurance, call Jared Ferguson, Smith Naden Bush Insurance, call Elizabeth Bradley, Catro Law, Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance, Opequon Motors, call Jeremy Atkins, R&L Landscapes, Ameritech Tire and Auto, The Barn Bridal and Formal Wear, Mountain State Basketball Academy, Cheryl Yates of ERA Liberty Realty, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Big Mike's Grillin', Cookies and Milk Daycare, Pearson Smith Realty, call Sean Smith, ATCW, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, Neon Moon Tavern, Enclosures Unlimited Glass Company, Trophies Plus Custom Apparel, Everhart Counseling Associates, and the Kirschnick Group. Again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors this season. We greatly appreciate all your contributions throughout the year.
100%, man. Thank you for all your support and all the love that you've shown Home Team Sports and our student athletes, because we would not be able to do this without you guys. So super, super proud and appreciative and grateful for all the support.
So, Addie, we're definitely in probably for a great, exciting last 3 minutes and 18 seconds of this game. This game's been everything we could have asked for in a championship middle school basketball game.
It has been, and I would, if I was North, I would like to have the ball in Jaden's hands. Jaden Carter Butts. Yes, he's small, but he can handle the rock. He can handle the pressure. He's shown that.
Oh, he absolutely has. As the Mustangs going to spread it out a little bit more.
And I don't know about a 2-3 zone extended, and when you're down by 4, I don't know if that gets you back. Well, I guess I shouldn't be coaching.
But where he was taken back away by Javion King. And King has really stepped up in this fourth quarter for the Mustangs.
He has.
Herrera now in the corner, trapped here by the Blue Devils.
Yep, good timeout.
A timeout by Coach Branson. A good timeout by Coach Branson. And we talked about who was making the adjustments in the second half. You definitely could tell Coach Branson made some adjustments, and it's paid big dividends here in the second half for the Mustangs, as now they have a 4-point lead, 38-34 with 2:38 to go. We'll see if they can hold this lead.
Yep. I'm interested to see when North might put their press on. I know it's difficult when you have guards like King and Hancock and all the guards they have, Yair and Tajay. I mean, it's hard to press them. But when you're down by 4 and you want to win with your defense, you might have to.
Harrison to inbound. Nice off the inbound. Marrero with the layup. Nice play off the inbound for the Mustangs.
I don't understand that defense out of bounds. There was nobody in third spaces. I mean,
it almost looked like they were confused. The Mustangs were going to go that way.
That's exactly what it looked like.
As Deshaun Smith is fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. Smith knocks his first down. Into the game now for the Mustangs is Isaiah Simmons-Kelly. He'll replace Javen Hancock.
He gave some good minutes. He really did. Made some shots, provided a spark, played good defense.
Smith coming up big from the line. He now has 9 points for the Blue Devils. That pulls North within 4 again.
If I'm not mistaken, JD, I still do not believe Kamar has took a shot in the second half.
No, I think you're right on that. I don't believe he has, and he's got 1 bucket in the first half. The Wildwood just kind of running a little bit of clock here now, taking their time, trying to get off a good shot.
And this is the scary part about just throwing the ball out. Because eventually somebody speeds up and a turnover is almost inevitable to happen.
Harrison dribble to the rim. King, a little head fake, hesitation, back out to Marrero. So the Mustangs really running a lot of time here on this possession. You always got to kind of be careful. You definitely don't want to turn the ball over, which is exactly what happened with Javion King right there. Just a little too much dribbling, too much passing. At some point, you have to look for a shot.
You do, and it's very important to not dribble. If you're going to throw the ball out, you want to pass as much as you can, and the more time you put the ball on the court, the more chances are something like that. So you got to be aggressive.
The ball goes right back over to the Mustangs. Good defense by Harrison. Over to Simmons-Kelly. He misses the layup. Harrison can't get it to go. Simmons-Kelly gets a second chance, and he will be fouled and go to the line. So he missed an easy chippy right there. He was lucky enough to get his own rebound. Isaiah Simmons-Kelly has a chance to put the Mustangs back up 6. And he can't get his first free throw to fall.
Yeah, you want to put the dagger. You don't want to leave no points on the board. Even though you're in a good space right now, I always would rather be in a better space, you know?
Absolutely. Free throws at this point in the game are huge for both teams. Simmons-Kelly knocks down the second to give him 3 points for the ball game and a 5-point lead for the Mustangs with just over a minute to go in the ball game. Carter Butts pulls up for 3, can't get it to go. Isaiah Simmons-Kelly with a strong rebound, and he's going to be fouled again. And the Mustangs are fired up now. As Simmons-Kelly will take a seat into the game as number 13, Javen Hancock again.
You know, it was nice to see when Wildwood came out of the halftime. They had their heads up. They knew that they wasn't out of this game. They knew that they could make those shots that they had in the first half, that they would be in a good position. Here they are.
Harrison pushes it up for the Mustangs. They're going to get him with a carry. That's a good call.
Yeah, it was.
So another substitution, a little offense, defense for the Mustangs. As Hancock comes out, back in as Isaiah Simmons-Kelly for the Mustangs. It's a Green once again. Adams with a huge deep three. No good. Rebounded by Colby Walker. He kind of saved the day on that one. They definitely got to get something going. Blocked away there. Rebounded by Hairston. 40 seconds left to go in the ball game.
I mean, it's not over yet.
No, there was no reason for the Blue Devils to start chucking up three-pointers with 40 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I mean, and not just that, but the defense intensity on that play. I mean, it's almost as if the game was already over. And all it takes is one steal, one steal, and we've seen games that came back in smaller times.
Absolutely. And we have a timeout on the floor, a full timeout. So 33 seconds left to go. The Wildwood Mustangs have a 5-point lead now over the North Blue Devils. And Addie, what do you think North has to do here in these last 33 seconds to try to get themselves back in position to win this ball game?
Well, for what, you cannot afford a shot right here. I mean, a shot right here would be the dagger. You wouldn't have time to come back, I wouldn't think. You would have to foul at that point immediately. But again, you don't want to get a good shot. You want to get a good shot. I don't know if you necessarily need a three right now. I mean, it's getting close at that time. But if you get a good shot, you never know what can happen. But if you get a bad shot and you miss, you pretty much know what will happen.
Yeah, and with only having two team fouls, I'm not sure if they're going to try to foul quickly, maybe send Wildwood to the line, because Wildwood's going to come out, try to run that clock down as much as they possibly can and force the Blue Devils to foul.
Well, one thing you can't be in a 2-3 zone at 33 seconds left. Even if it's extended, you got to go man. You got to go man, try to get a steal, and foul almost if you don't get that right away. Remember, take the basket, too.
King to inbound to Hairston.
Take the basket.
And they're not in any hurry to score as Adams will foul Kalen Yates. Well, that's still only 3 team fouls. So they still have 2 more fouls to give.
Let me ask you this, JD. Knowing that you only had 2 more fouls to give and knowing the score, would you have one of your player to be aggressive on that play, or would you rather take some time off the clock?
Well, are you talking about for the Mustangs?
Wildwood, yeah.
Yes, I would have attacked that basket. He had to look like he might have had a wide open layup. So I would have wanted to be up 7 instead of 5 with 28 seconds left.
I think I would have too, JD.
And there's the fourth team foul, So 1 more foul, and that'll put Wildwood to the line. As you see, the packed house we have, standing room only over there by the doorway. Everybody has come out for this MAC championship game, and they've pretty much gotten everything they wanted to see out of this game between these 2 top teams. There's a little bit of confusion whether there's 14 fouls or 5 team fouls. I thought it was 4. The scoreboard's showing 5. Tajay Hairston is at the line to shoot 2 for the Mustangs. He cannot connect on his first shot. And if he really wants to put this game away, we got to knock these free throws down.
Yep. And if you want, not thinking that you're, I know him, he's like individualistic, but you also want to get some points for yourself too,
That's right. He's been to the line quite a few times as Hairston gets his second to go.
I know there's 26 seconds left on the clock, but man, I got to shout out Wildwood because they did. They could have again kept their heads down, and they did not. They came out and responded well. They switched up some things, and shout out North too. The game's not over yet, but they're here for a reason. They are here for a reason.
Yeah, Wildwood did a great job early in that third quarter to bring them back, gain the lead. I wasn't expecting them quite get the lead in the third quarter. I thought if they could get within 3 or 4 points by the end of the third quarter, they'd be in great position to still win this ball game, but they did even a little bit better than that. Took the lead before the end of the third. That put a lot of pressure on North, and as you see, North just kind of got out of sorts there going into the fourth quarter. They haven't been able to regain that momentum that they had in the first half.
Nope.
So 26 seconds left to go.
Yeah,
the Mustangs hold a 6-point lead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother. You're good, brother. I'm sorry for cutting you off. But North is, North, they kind of fell apart. They kind of fell apart, taking bad shots, and they didn't do what got them here in the second half. And that's a testament to Washington's havoc and their defense intensity and their attention to detail. Knowing that perhaps Kamara wasn't a ball handler, so trapping him and causing that turnover, getting back on defense, and getting your hand in the cookie jar. So that's you gotta give Wildwood the credit for that.
Absolutely, they've done a wonderful job this second half, keeping their composure. They didn't get down themselves, and that's what a good ball club does. As the ball's poked away there.
A lot of time for no shot.
North got to get a shot off. Carter Butts with a three. He shoots an air ball with just 10 seconds left to go in the game. The ball goes back over to the Mustangs as Simmons Kelly comes out. Back into the game is Javen Hancock. And I don't know if North is going to want a foul. They're going to let the time run out. And there is going to be a foul called there in the backcourt by Colby Walker with just under 4 seconds to go. And that's pretty much going to seal the game for the Mustangs as Tajay Harrison can add a couple bonus points to his stats.
What a game.
So a great comeback by the Wildwood Mustangs in this MAC championship.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, man, that when you have winners, you have to have losers, because at the end of the day, these kids are kids, and some of these kids are 8th graders, and playing with their friends and playing with their teammates, individuals that they have known for a long time, even though the book is not ending, and that's made by Tajay, even though the book is not ending, this chapter is, and this chapter is important for these kids playing with their friends, so it's unfortunate to see the dejection from some of the players on the north side.
Absolutely. As Harrison knocks down both, and he has 10 for the game, and that gives Wildwood an 8-point lead. And Green just throws up a half-court shot, and that'll do it, and that's your ball game as the Wildwood Mustangs come from behind to win the MAC championship here in 2024 and give Coach Branson his first championship as a Wildwood Mustang varsity head coach. So congratulations to the Mustangs. And we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the player of the game. We're going to have 2 players of the game. We're going to bring in Yair Marrero and Tajay Harrison, the 2 big 8th graders that held it down. And we're also going to get a word from Coach Branson after that. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. You're watching home. Oh, we're going to stay right here, guys. I apologize. We are going to stay right here.
Let's give a round of applause for our next champion,
We will have Yair Marrero and Tajay Harrison momentarily. First, we'll talk to Yair. We just got to get the camera set up. We going with this camera? Got us. We are here with one of 2 players of the game, Yair Marrero. Yair, great job tonight. You poured in 18 points for the Mustangs. Talk about what Coach Branson spoke to you guys about at halftime when you guys were down 12.
Well, first of all, we didn't have no energy in the first half, so I knew I had to pick up and be a leader with Tajay and pick up my teammates to bring some energy up. And second most, I had to definitely talk to my coach, tell him what I do wrong, and then pick up my teams, you know.
Yeah, you did great. You've been a really corner piece for this team all year long, knocking down big shots from beyond the arc. Congratulations. Going out, how's it feel to go out as a MAC champion middle school as your 8th grade year?
Feels great.
You won a championship coming up from the JV last year as a 7th grader, so you're kind of like a 2-time champion now, so it must feel really good for you.
Yep, it does.
Okay.
Feels great.
Well, congratulations, Yair,
Thank you.
on being one of 2 players of the game. We're going to get Tajay in here now. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
Tajay Hairston, one of 2 players of the game, home team sports players of the game. Tajay, great game, 10 points. I think you damn near had a double-double, excuse my language, guys. Tons of steals. You played one heck of a game. Talk to Yair. Tell me what Coach Branson discussed with you guys at halftime that made this surge in the second half to come back and win.
He was just saying that we got to come out with more energy, and we got to hold on to the ball more and stop turning it over.
Absolutely, and you did that. A lot of hustle, a lot of stolen balls, batted passes. I believe that you guys played in the second half kind of how you played in the first game. That intensity level picked up, and what did you see out there as a point guard and facilitator?
I was seeing that they were helping a lot on the backside, so when you caught the ball in the corner, you could just attack, and no one would be there.
Well, how does it feel going out as an 8th grader? You played up on varsity last year, so as Yair also got time, you guys are going out as 2-time MAC champions. How does that feel?
It feels really good. To just win. I love the feeling to win. Nobody likes to lose, but that's to happen.
Yeah. Well, way to come back. Great way to keep your poise, guys, to come back in the second half. I'm proud of you guys. Congratulations, Tajay, co-player of the home team sports, co-player of the game. We'd like to get Coach Branson in here if possible.
Okay, I'll go get him.
All right, appreciate it. So we're going to have Coach Branson in here momentarily.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, guys, for a great season and a great game tonight.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I'm proud of you. Talk to me about, I know it's been an emotional week for you guys as a team, as a school. Talk to me about what you discussed at halftime. You guys were down 12. Looked like you guys really came out, kept your poise in the second half. Talk to me about your team.
I didn't really, yell or anything. I just went in. We were sloppy with the basketball. I just told them just take their time. If we would not turn the ball over, we're going to be fine. Change it, had a little press, pull up pressure on it, had them turn the ball over, and game turned around.
I won't keep you very long. They want to take pictures, but Coach, how does it feel going out this year, getting basically your first varsity championship?
Oh, it feels great, man. I'm going to tell you the truth. I thought we'd be here at the end, and we are.
Absolutely. I didn't think you guys would be down quite like that. It looked like you kind of lost your poise and kind of a sense of direction there in the first half, but you proved in the second half. You kind of played a lot in the second half, kind of how the first game went.
Yes. Played definitely. The second half was played like the whole game the first time we played them.
Absolutely.
So I'm super proud of these guys.
Okay, well, I'll let you get over and celebrate with your team. Congratulations, Coach Branson.
Appreciate it.
All right, and that's going to do it, guys, here at Wildwood Middle School as the Mustangs come back from behind from 12 points to take this win 44-36 over the North Blue Devils. We're going to see you guys next week as we broadcast more basketball action high school. So that's it for me. For Akeem Holmes as my producer, my co-host partner, Addie Gilmore, I'm J.D. Fritz. Good night.